Leave this in. Let's just make a lot of cool noises. We're the Bourbon Junkies. Today, we tell you about 5 bottles of whiskey that we don't believe are worth buying.
I'm not using that.
Yes, you are.
No.
You use the cacao. Leave it in.
No.
And then it says Sean Paisley, and they'll say, is a pterodactyl.
Well, you guys got to watch that intro, and I didn't want to use it. I was just making noises, so
I won't go back.
We're gonna talk about some whiskey,
and
hopefully do this video better than the first time, because we got a lot of hate for the first time.
Yeah, well,
so we're gonna try to do it better.
The video the first time, for being completely honest, is a little lazy.
Yeah, we were drunk.
No B-roll, a lot of talking over each other.
I'm gonna drink some Old Forester 117 series, 1910, extra old.
I'm gonna drink. It's so good. Thank you to Zach for that one.
Thank you, sir. We would not have that if it wasn't for you. Wow, you went hard.
Not really. We poured about the same amount, you dummy. That's pretty close, actually. So give or take, a half ounce. It's a half ounce off, I'd say.
I'm
gonna drink my newest found love.
Little Architect?
Penelope Architect straight bourbon whiskey finished with French oak staves. It's 104 proof. I've only had it once, and it was right when I opened it, but I'm in freaking love with this bottle. So.
Not the review of that bottle. Why don't you put it down?
No, but I'm allowed to tell people about it, because you know what? You want a lot of comments that go, what were you even drinking? No, you don't. Neither do I.
I'll answer.
I actually do. Leave a comment.
All right, so this is going to be 5 whiskeys. We're going to update the list that we think you should avoid.
Here's the thing. Realistically, these 5 whiskeys are just whiskeys that we will not buy again.
Never. Ever. Not even once. Run away from.
We will not buy any of these labels ever again. And we have bought all of them once except for one of them, which was a gift.
Yes.
So.
I think we need to start with that one.
Bottle number 1. This one?
Yeah. My feelings were the most hurt by this.
This?
Yeah.
Is an old label. Now it's a new label.
Ish, yeah.
And it used to be Hirsch, not Horizon. Now it's Hirsch Horizon. It comes in this really cool bottle. And it's $50, give or take a few bucks. And it's all MGP whiskey. And I've never tasted or smelled MGP that was anything like this.
No. We did a review of this. We talked about some of the worst bottles in the hut.
Yeah.
This was on that list.
It's sour.
Not a lot of redeeming qualities for this, other than the nostalgia aspect of it.
The glass. Glass is redeeming. We revisited these to before we did the video, and I smelled it. I'm like, why and how did it get so sour? It's so sour.
Not taste MGP like that.
It's unbaked sourdough. It's not
very yeasty.
Very yeasty. But needless to say,
that's Hirsch Horizon.
It's sad. So moving on to bottle number 2. I feel like these all get double flips. That was a triple, and that was
actually... It sounded like it was right behind my head when we caught it.
Well, maybe one of the best ones I've ever done. Maybe this will be the worst bourbons, but the best flips.
Yeah, because you don't care if you drop them.
Bottle number 2. I paid $140 for this.
Is this a pick?
Nope.
This is just the
batch number 2. It was a standard offering.
The old St. Cloud bourbon. Even what they have right now, their 100 proof offerings around $100. Comes in this gorgeous bottle. Great cork, and it's even better now. They got some extra fiddly bits on the top.
This presentation, they nailed it.
Fiddly bit on there.
I don't know where the whiskey's from. I will say that there's a very big lack of transparency here.
Yeah. I saw one as a store pick very recently.
So did I. Different stores even.
$174.99.
Yes.
And I thought, there's no way. Because of how much I hate the bottle that we own, I'm not willing to gamble $175.
Basically $200. That's basically a $200 whiskey. I bought this a long time ago. This one being batch 2. I bought this a long time ago because the bottle's beautiful. I've talked to Ray, the owner, one time. We had a pleasant conversation. Apparently there's a whole past and a whole thing.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not a part of any of that.
It's at a premium price.
Oh, so much money.
And there's the lack of transparency is you have no idea, well, why am I paying a premium? Is this a 14-year product? Anything with it that is going to make me want to spend.
Cool experience.
Yeah.
The bottle is gorgeous.
Gotta be something.
Presentation, again, nailed it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this bottle's probably at least 2 years old.
Yeah.
That's how much gone. We've made like 3 or 4 videos with it.
I think we sampled it out.
We shot a video of like some whiskeys we didn't like once, and this was definitely part of that. But
rough.
Listen, if you like it, you like it. And we're not here to tell you what to like. We're just here to tell you what we don't think is either it's not worth the money, or it's not, palatable.
It's bottles that we avoid.
That Hirsch Horizon is not palatable for us personally.
It was,
but no,
Before we go to bottle number 3,
Oh.
take a quick second to talk about the sponsor of today's video.
Tell them.
I think Dan's trying to tell you. We got a little into the AM action going on.
And
And
there's so much. And dude, hell, into the AM could be into the PM if you wanted.
Okay.
Because I wear their shirts morning, noon, and night, dude. So I'm into the.
I am rocking one of the long sleeves right now, which unfortunately don't have anymore, but I'm happy that I
true.
have it. Because it's snowing after Easter right
Snowing in
now.
almost May.
Just, we're not gonna worry about that. Dan's rocking one of our Bourbon Voyage t-shirts.
Yes.
We got another one dropping here like 27th.
This one's still for sale.
That's up right now.
You
too.
can buy it. Also, buy
Check
the
them
new
out.
one. Because April 27th,
Oh, yeah.
that new design is incredible. It's the octopus design. The new design is incredible. It's amazing.
We've talked about it many times. I really, really enjoy the basic tees. They're probably
Me too.
3/5 of my wardrobe at this point in time.
I'd say
You can't go
mine's
wrong.
3/6, but
That's 50%, buddy. We're
I
just
know.
going to go past
All right, let's find
that. But check them out. Hoodies. They got the new hoodies in stock. They're the perfect ones. They're nice and insulated. You got the dual pockets. Love them.
The new
joggers
hoodies are-
shorts. Wear the crap out of the joggers.
you can free ball fleece shorts from intotheam.com. Click the link in the description below. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Into the AM,
For real.
still working
You guys
with
are
us
the
for
best.
some odd reason after a plug like that. We appreciate
That's
you
how
guys.
comfy they are. Okay,
All right.
bottle number 3.
Yeah.
Trace.
I got it. Don't worry. This
I
one
was
hurt
so
my feelings.
interested in this bottle because Sean, you can listen. This is going to be a hot take. Sean and I are big fans of the Orphan Barrel line
Yeah.
for the most part.
Okay. A little bit of lack of transparency.
Whatever.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We always preach transparency. Sometimes, cool story, great label, good whiskey
Yes.
can make up for that fact. And they
Yes.
have put out some hitters in this bottle. So, when this came out, we kind of knew the sourcing a little bit,
Yeah.
heard some things,
You can
and we still went on a limb and bought it.
with the lack of transparency, often you can figure it out though.
Yeah.
If you want to put in just a little sleuth work. If you were
Little
Scooby
sleuthing.
but not do. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Now that we have this bottle, now here's why this bottle's a little interesting. All the Orphan Barrels are low proofs.
Yes.
Right? This is a low proof, but it's barrel proof.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got a low 89,
89.8.
89 proof, barrel proof.
Which is awesome. It's the most Dickley Dickle we've had in a minute.
You know, it really turned into that essence of what Dickel is.
Yeah. If you wanted to say, hey, this is what Dickel tastes like, this would be a great bottle to give somebody.
And unfortunately, that's not our jam.
Yeah, we actually really like, and I like it a lot because I revisited it recently. The Dickel number 8 Bourbon.
Oh yeah.
It's freaking incredible.
Yeah, they knocked it out of the park.
A lot of the Blue Note picks, freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So there is Dickel that we do enjoy. This, unfortunately, isn't one, and also again came with a high price tag.
I still see it on shelves.
Yeah, well, you're gonna find this the 150 to 250 range usually on
Yeah.
a shelf because the Orphan Barrel name carries a price tag with it.
There's a premium.
Beautiful label again, killed the label, nailed it, knocked it out of the park.
yeah.
One of the best ones.
Still Dickel.
It's just not our jam.
No.
You know, whereas Barter House is great, and a lot of the Reddics were really good.
Fable
and
and Folly just came out.
Fable
I
and
scored
Folly's
it a little
good.
low. Still good.
Still good. Gifted Horse is good. Even at if retail's 150, this is a pass.
If they put out another Orphan Barrel that was Dickel, I'd probably pass.
it's just a hard pass.
Yep. I gave you one try. We're good now.
I might fall for it, but it's a hard pass. Listen, if you're a mature adult and you don't have impulse problems,
Yeah.
it's a pass.
So I'm here and we'll review it. Don't worry.
Unless you really like Dickel, then buy it.
Yeah.
But- all right, bottle number 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
We have too many left. Bottle number whatever this one's called. That's a.
Oh, the fun!
Oh!
Okay, we got the old Kirkland. This is the small batch.
This is our least favorite one.
I mean, we were very excited to see
I was so
Kirkland
excited for
dropping the small batch, the single barrel, the bottle and bond of 1792 basically.
I was so excited for these.
175s, they're pretty cheap. We figured, why not? They're gonna be cheaper 1792 products, which are already cheap. Unfortunately, it's just not as good. Barton is what is in this bottle.
It tastes like it's like 2 years old.
Yeah, we didn't get to review the single barrel. They never came to our Costco.
Didn't.
They kept telling us, yeah, it'll be here next week. Don't worry.
But unfortunately, like there's no finish. I think that in my
It was
mind,
extra on the nutty too.
we were hoping it was at least as good as Early Times Bottled and Bond or 1792 Small Batch, and it's not even remotely close to either of those. I would just pay up for either of those bottles instead of buying this. It's a lot of $25 whiskeys at this point.
Yeah.
From the big distilleries
That are good.
that are
we enjoy.
freaking tastic. I mean,
It's
hell,
just
Buffalo
ain't it.
Trace at $26 if you can find it.
Let me show you how.
You want me to
done.
catch this?
No, I got it. Oh!
My Horizon one was better.
What?
Yep.
I think that was a triple flip.
It was a double. I tripled the Horizon, caught on the base. You doubled the Kentucky Owl, caught on the base. Put in the comments below whose bottle flip was better.
That was so much better. I
Me-
didn't even see yours.
Right, that's the problem. That's why you weren't surprised by
Kentucky
greatness.
Owl Wiseman. I think in our review, I kind of talked about it. I think they're taking the name of Kentucky Owl
Clearly.
and just trying to get an entry level bottle out there for you. It's still $60, and it's not that cheap. And it's just decent at best, and I think that's rounding up for it. Nothing was redeeming about the bottle in the $60 price range for me.
I think that Kentucky Owl could be considered a relatively large distillery at this point, with Stoli being at the reins, right?
Yeah.
So I think that if you're Kentucky Owl, when your normal market was these $200 to $300 bottles of like the Wiseman, like the old bourbons and the old ryes.
And even when Batch 4 Rye came out at $300,
yeah.
it was still good whiskey.
The rye was
expensive.
incredible.
That was the only thing we had.
The rye is amazing.
It was expensive.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
This came out at 60, and we're like, all right.
Yeah.
At least try to be good.
I don't know. Listen, maybe in a cocktail, a lot of the advertisements around this bottle were in pictures of it being in cocktails. So maybe that's what its intentions for, but it is an American Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. I'd assume again that this is probably Green River or OZ Tyler or whatever.
For me, it felt the same thing as like the piggyback rye.
Sure.
You're throwing out
Your entry.
You're a premium brand at this
Yeah.
point in time. So you're throwing out an entry level bottle. The piggyback rye was meant for cocktails, but it was a $50 or $60 cocktail mixer.
Yeah.
Well, not everyone's paying.
Piggyback rye is better than
much.
that.
Yeah.
Way better.
Oh yeah, 100%.
This is not. I don't know what the hell we will ever reach for this and do with it. Flip, dude, nailed it.
Jeez.
Caught it. Don't even worry about it, dude. Beautiful flip. Anyways, bottle 6.
Bottle number 6.
This is the gifted bottle.
This was a gifted bottle. I'm very sorry, Flake and Alicia. We opened this on a live stream.
If you're watching this, I met you guys at Justin's House Bourbon. I'm
Kind
sorry
people.
that this made the list, but it was great meeting you two and talking for a little bit.
But this is another one that is
This is a pure
cash
value.
grabby one.
This is a value and whiskey.
Cool bottle.
$90.
Love the bottle shape. We had this, and we were just like, there's no way this is coming from a distillery as big as Evan Williams.
Yeah.
This feels like a craft whiskey.
I heard a story that Evan Williams intentionally wanted to make a craft style whiskey. Now this is from the Bourbon Experience. If you go to the Evan Williams thing on Whiskey Row.
$90.
It's the only place you can buy it. And so if you go there and you buy it, the intention of this whiskey was actually to be made as a craft project. The weird thing is, all of the craft distilleries want is to be non-craft distilleries.
Yeah. We had no idea when we opened it. I was like, dude, that just is not great. Like, I 100% thought it was a craft distillery putting it out. And Dan goes, that's from Evan Williams Gift Shop.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's a limited, a Bourbon Experience distillery only, whatever you want to call it. And it's $90, and it's just not, unfortunately, it's just...
Don't even.
Oh, that's my least favorite one I've smelled today. I realize I've smelled all of these. That was the worst one.
That one felt different.
I'd go back to the St. Cloud or the Copper Tongue, honestly.
Really?
It's just so youthful and grainy and harsh, and I started to like these weird grain notes a little bit.
You have a
and
lot.
This one ain't my...
That ain't it, huh?
It's not rocking my bed frame, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, God, I wish it didn't. Now... Hey, that's our list.
That's our 6.
That's our updated 2022 version of 5 whiskeys you should stay away from or avoid or whatever. Don't buy.
Yeah.
But that's just 2 people that bought them and didn't like them. So,
Yeah.
what are some bottles that you guys bought and thought weren't worth the value or overhyped or whatever?
And then who's got better shoulder mobility on the back thing? And Drink Topo Chico sponsor us. Hey, who can hook us up with a Topo sponsor?
One of them junkies, like I'm subscribed. First of the pop!
Best mineral water in the game. It's not even close.